Hey YouTube, this is ReviiExplains here, and I think that you deserve a lesson from scratch to make your way all the way up to advanced levels. When coding in Visual Basic, hey, I'm using Visual Basic 2010. You could be using 2008, 2005. They're pretty much the same, but for now I'm using 2010 because I got used to it. Back on topic, I'm going to be making a Hello World application just because it's the first thing that you're supposed to learn. I don't agree with it fully because when people teach you it, they assume you already know how to use the toolbox and stuff, so I'm going to bring you through that first. Yeah, feel free to skip through that spot if you already know. Anyways, you first start by opening up new project. It could be located somewhere else on 2008, 2005. Again, it varies. Windows Forms application is what you want. Name it whatever you want. So for now, I'm just going to lesson 1. Click OK, and we're ready to go. Alright, you should come up with a page like this. Now, when you first start it, you might get something that you might get all your things looking like that. Click all Windows Forms. Okay, before I teach you how to do everything, I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of everything. Now, basic things we're going to be using is a button, a checkbox, group box maybe, it's just for you know, keeping stuff in spots, a label, picture box maybe, and a text box, and a timer. Those are the basic things when you're using Visual Basic. Alright, first thing I want to show you is that if you click on your form, you're going to get a properties window right here. You can do a lot of stuff just by looking at these properties. You can change the background color. You can do a lot of stuff. You can do whatever you want. Font, I'm sure you can just mess around with it. But I don't suggest you change things that say true and false because this is only a Hello World tutorial. Right now, what I want you to do is go down to text. This is just for learning purposes. Go down to text and write whatever you want. I'm going to name this lesson 1 Hello World. You can just name yours Hello World or something of the sort. Alright. Now, I want you to go back into your toolbox and drag a button onto the form. Again, you can just double click it and it'll appear on your form, but I got used to dragging it. Now you can resize this button however big you want. Just since nothing else is gonna cover it, I'm gonna go like this. Oh, and if you want something to cover the whole form, click on the item that you want to cover. Go to Dock and hit Fill, and it'll cover the whole form. Yeah, it's really convenient. You can go. I'm gonna change the text. Hello World. Okay, now double click your button to get into the code window. All the code for your whole program will be shown in here. Alright, now what I want to do is show you that there are different ways of writing this. But what I'm actually going to show you is that what's going to pop up is a box displaying text. And like, you know how if you click something and you get an error, the little box will pop up? It's going to be sort of like that, but I'm going to teach you the basic fundamentals of this. You can either have, alright, you can use, this is what I want you to use, MsgBox, MsgBox. This was carried over from Visual Basic 6, which is not really the VB.net that you want to get used to because it's kind of outdated. Alright, but to start this program, you're going to see this little play button up there. If you can't see it up there, either hit F5 or go to Debug, go to Start Debugging. Now, You see how it says lesson 1 up there? It's just going to take the name of your whole project and put it up there. I'm going to teach you now how to change the title and the buttons down here. It's really simple. I promise. Close it down so we can go back into the code. You can't edit code when your program's running. Next to outside of the quotation, I want you to put a comma because we're going to add something else. And write MsgBox style dot. Now, this is going to show you a bunch of stuff you can use. For now, we're going to use yes and no. Yes, no, cancel. Alright. I'm just going to show you what it does. It's not really, we're not going to do what yes, no, cancel are going to actually do for you when you click them. We're just going to show you what it does. And you can change the title by putting another comma and in quotations write the title of what you want it to be. So, title of MsgBox. One more time, let's open it up. Now we have a yes, no, and a cancel. You see? And close that down. And thanks for watching my Hello World tutorial. I hope it gave you the basic fundamentals of Visual Basic, and look forward to the next tutorial, which I'm going to make in like 5 minutes. Alright, talk to you later.